Good morning, Imagine Avondale families. For those of you who don't know me, I just wanted to make an introductory video so you could get to know me. My name is Shane Betcher. I'm the principal here at Imagine Avondale. I just wanted to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. I wanted to give you some information about myself, about our school, what you can expect from the school year, all so we can start off on the right foot and have a great year. First of all, a little about me. I started here with Imagine Avondale 13 years ago as a third grade teacher. Loved teaching, loved kids, knew I wanted to be a teacher from the time I was a teenager. Through that process, it kind of led me to educational leadership. Ended up getting my master's degree from Arizona State, and have been the proud principal here for going on my third year now. So very excited. I know it's uncertain and we're all a little bit concerned, but very excited for this year still, and to get to know our new families and to see some of our old families. We miss you dearly, which I've mentioned several times, but looking forward to seeing everybody and jumping off on this new year on the right foot. So with that, as you all know, the end of last year has been challenging. The summer's been challenging. The beginning of the year will be challenging, but it will also be exciting. We have some new resources. We're trying to get you the technology you need. If you haven't already, talked to your teacher about possibly getting a Chromebook, or talk to myself, please do. We do have those available. We want to make sure we can do anything we can to get the resources in the hands of the students so they can be successful from home. The teachers in the class, as they do their Meet the Teachers with You, which actually begin today, and they start to meet with you individually. They'll give you all the information you need. They're a great resource for all of your questions, and anything they don't know, they're more than willing to reach out to the correct people to make sure they can answer those questions for you. So we'll start with the teacher. Reach out to them if you have any questions. If you have any questions for me or my admin team or the office staff, please reach out to us as well. What you can expect from me as a school leader, we care so deeply about our families, and we instill that with our teachers. We're at a point now where many of our teachers have been here for several years, some of them celebrating 10 years of experience with us. So we're at a place where our teachers are very strong, they're very knowledgeable, and they're very supportive of families. They care deeply for you. It's very important that they build relationships with you, build relationships with your children. We understand that there is absolutely an academic requirement that needs to be met by our students, but there's also a social emotional side to our kids that we need to reach as well. So through the classes that you will see in the fall remotely, and then as we hope to come back in a hybrid or traditional model, there will always be character and social emotional learning happening with your students. And although academics is extremely important, we find that character and social emotional learning is extremely important as well, maybe even equally important. We want to not only teach our kids, math, science, social studies, art, technology, all those things. We also want them to have the tools required just to be contributors in society, to be able to go into a workplace and collaborate and work out conflict with people peacefully, and share ideas safely and not be worried to make mistakes. We want them to make mistakes and learn from them. So that's what you can expect from us. That's what you can expect from our school. I'm a dad of three myself. My oldest is 4. He is in our preschool. He's a preschool student here, itching to get back as well, just like our kids are. But we absolutely want to make sure it's a safe environment. So that family feel that I have for my own kids, I try to have for your kids as well. I care deeply for them as much as our teachers do. So that's a little about me, about what you can expect from us. You might also be wondering how you can support us. This is one of the things that has been kind of a hot topic. You all have responsibilities. A lot of you are likely back at work. We have a lot of people who it's a challenge for them to be able to stay home and work with their kids and teach their kids. I want to make it very clear, our teachers will make it clear, we do not expect you to teach the kids. What we do expect in support is for you to check on them, just to ensure that they are in their classes, that they're logged in, If they have questions, we don't expect you to try and reteach the lesson. We just hope that you can help them maybe write down those questions and be able to express those questions to the teacher during their small group or class time. The teachers are going to be available. They'll have the time to sit with your child or you and your child to set up a Zoom meeting and answer some of those questions for you. So we need that accountability from you. We need you just to make sure that they're in there. Maybe if you're not able to sit with them or you're not home when they're working, you can call in your lunch hour and say, hey, were you able to get into class? What did you learn today? What did your teacher say? Do you have an assignment? The platform we use will show you when students are submitting assignments and when they're logging into their classes. So hopefully that's another way for you to keep track. But if you can keep track of them and make sure that they're doing what they have to do and give them the skills to share what they need from their teacher with their teacher, that's all we're asking you to do. The teachers are still equipped to actually do the instruction. They're equipped to meet with the kids and work with them. So we will continue to do that. We just need your help in making sure that the kids have the technology they need and that they're logging in as they need to. That being said, obviously communication is extremely important. If you haven't already, please make sure that all of your information is up to date in our PowerSchool database. This is directly what we use to send out our phone blasts and email blasts. It pulls all of our phone numbers and email straight from there. So if you haven't gotten any email or phone blasts, please make sure that that is up to date. We have sent them out. It could have been updated recently and maybe you just didn't receive them in the past few days, but just make sure that is done. And to do that, all you need to do is contact our front office. Another way to stay engaged is to communicate with teachers. Make sure that you're in their Remind apps or dojos or on their emailing list to make sure that you're receiving all the information from teachers. And then finally, check out our Facebook and website. Our social media and our school website has a lot of information. Usually when it comes out in an email blast, it also gets posted on our social media. So that's just another way to stay in communication with the school. So if you haven't looked at any of those things or made sure that your information is updated, please do that as soon as possible. Also, if you have any questions, like I said, please contact the teachers or any support staff. We have phenomenal support staff on this campus, eager to help kids. They'll be jumping into Zoom meetings with your children and with the classes to make sure that they're available to help as well when the teacher needs them. They'll be pulling small groups. Some of them develop independent lessons for students that they email to families. We have a lot of instructional assistants who are here to help. And frankly, not having any students on campus, that frees up a lot of other people to support your children in any way they can. So again, reach out to those teachers, reach out to those staff members that you've made connections with, even beyond the classroom teacher, if you need some kind of support along those lines. I am always available. Many families have my cell phone number directly. The cell phone I have at home is the cell phone I have at work. Obviously I ask that people respect my time and have some patience if they do send a message at like 5 o'clock at night. But I always try to make myself available. Like I said, with 3 young boys at home, I'm busy too, but always trying to make sure I get back to parents and give them any information they need. My cell phone is available on my email address line. My email, I try to communicate by email as frequently as possible, checking those every morning, and a lot of times, at night as well. So always you feel free to ask me questions. Our front office staff is extremely knowledgeable. Ms. Gonzalez, our wonderful Dean of Academics, our instructional coach, Ms. Pryoraki, who's amazing, and then Ms. Ashley Guerrero, our Dean of Students, who's a phenomenal communicator. If you have any questions, please reach out. Any one of us are happy to help in any way we can. And then finally, we just want to thank you for choosing our school. We know you have options. We know that a lot of schools offer a variety of different options. And we feel so passionately that what we have for you is what your kids need. We have a loving staff, a supportive staff. We absolutely recognize the need to teach students from a variety of angles, not just academically. And we take that very personally. We want to do the best job we can for your students. And we want to help support this community in any way we can. We know, our job is to teach first, but that we have a lot of other responsibilities that we take very seriously. So thank you for choosing our school. Thank you for staying flexible with us through this process. And thank you for supporting us. We know that without you, without you supporting us, we wouldn't be able to do this job to the best of our ability like we're able to do. So I want to thank you so much for that. And frankly, it has shown, we just had a forum yesterday, virtually, obviously, where awards were handed out, and we were an A+ school for parent choice. And that's one of the most important things for us. We're also recognized for our character education. Again, extremely important to us. We embed it into our lessons. We set aside time to teach character education. We want to help all of our students become academically sound, but also give them the tools they need to be successful in the future in terms of their social emotional learning and their character growth. So all that being said, one more time, huge thank you, huge welcome. It's going to be a crazy year to start. It's going to be a great year. We're excited no matter what the platform is. Just hang in there with us. Always stay calm. We will get through it. We are flexible, and we'll make it happen. So you need anything, please contact your teacher or myself. It's great to be able to be in front of you, even if it is in a video format. But hopefully I'll see all your faces soon, even if it's a half a face behind the mask. At least we could be in person, hopefully in the very near future. But until then, just rest assured that we're going to do the best job we can to support you, and we want you to lean on us in those times of challenge. So thank you so much. Have a great time getting to know your kids, our kids' teachers, and have an awesome start to the school year. Thank you.